Peace family, I'm out driving and I said I was going to do a quick video today because I'm trying to stay on my video regimen. You know, sometimes I do them and then sometimes I don't, and then sometimes I do them and sometimes I don't. And it's so funny because I've really forgotten what I was going to talk about when I left the house. I think when I left the house, my intention was to speak on, you know, being clear about what it is you want to create, and then knowing immediately when you get serious about understanding that you're creating things, things will come through really quick. And it's like the universe is going to test you on what you say you want. Not test, but it's like, if you say you want X, Y, Z, it's like, or you say you learn a certain lesson, or you feel like you come to a certain understanding, it's like the universe is going to, initiate you with something that's similar to what you want, something that kind of feels like what you want, but isn't really that thing. And it's like, you know, are you willing to maintain integrity until the manifestation comes? You know, are you going to sell yourself out? Are you going to sell the vision out for the illusion, the counterfeit? You know what I'm saying? And so it's been intriguing. And then I just had like this really awesome experience where I left the house and it was pouring down rain, and I really could have got turned around by that, but it was just like, you know, they were like, yo, you leaving at the wrong time, my neighbors. But I could just feel like, just drive through the storm. And it lasted all of like 3 minutes. I'm in the sunshine right now, as you can see, and it's a lovely day. So sometimes that too is like, we get stopped. Like, we're so willing to stop in the rain. Like, I'm not gonna go outside in that, or I'm not gonna drive through that, I'm gonna pull over. But sometimes the universe is saying, no, go through the storm, get through it, get through it. You're prolonging your time there by stopping and taking a break. Now when you get ready to move, the storm is following you because you waited till the storm is moved up. Get past it. So that's my pearls of wisdom, I guess, today. I'm getting ready to go see my sister for a little while. I'm driving down a beautiful road and I feel really good. I feel really young. I feel really vibrant and happy. I just find myself knowing that I need to be clear. I need to walk in integrity. And, another great thing, that's what I wanted to talk about too. I have a really great friend who really teaches me about resonance. You know, like, you need to really stay in your resonance. You know what I'm saying? And the other day he had did something that irked me out. And I was honest, because I believe in being honest. I don't believe that you should have attitude with people that you really love and care about and they don't know why you're mad or upset. You know, you're just walking around angry and they don't know what the hell's going on. So, y'all see me glowing with the sun. We become so one. I love the sun. Alright. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, he really challenged me on, you know, you can't be getting caught up in how somebody else is making you feel is not a reason to, how someone else is making you feel is not a real reason to come out of what you're feeling or how you're feeling. And he had a situation where he dealt with more than likely some racist attitudes, and he just kept being himself. And so I had like a little attitude, and you know, he was like, you know, there are things about you that don't always resonate with me, but I don't bring that to your attention because I take the whole of you and I don't get caught up on those one or two little things, because that's not all of who you are. I resonate with you, the whole you. So those one or two things that irk me, like, why would I even bring that to your attention? So, I mean, I agree for the most part. Like, that's a level of maturity that I hope to get to, where I don't feel the need, because ultimately me coming out of my mood is not based on what he has done, but on how I'm responding to what he has done or hasn't done. And in friendship, in any relationship, people are not always going to do it the way you would do it, you know, and I have that bad. Like, I do this, I do that, I do this, why you don't do it like that? People don't have to do it the way you do it. They're being themselves, and, you know, that's part of the maturity, is accepting people for who they are, as they are, and how they are. So I'm learning how to be clearer on allowing people to be who they are. But, you know, I'm grateful that I have someone who challenges me about resonance, understanding vibration and frequency, and not getting, you know, how do you let somebody else's behavior pull you out of who you are? At the end of the day, you can say they did X, Y, Z, but it's you. It's you getting upset. It's you moving out of your position based on something usually very minute or petty. And then another thing we talked about was, you know, how quick we are to indulge in conversation that doesn't really edify us, and it's a waste of time, you know, to keep revisiting a pain or revisiting. And I'm not saying, you know, I believe in therapy. I'm a future therapist in a sense. So I believe in therapy. I believe in talking. I believe in counsel. I believe in wisdom. But I do think that we spend too much time rehearsing certain actions, certain deeds that don't really elevate or pull us into where we really want to be. So with that being said, I'm learning how not to allow myself to go through that anymore, you know, and not to indulge, because a lot of times it may not even be me indulging in that kind of conversation on my own, but, you know, listening to other people talk about their stuff and rehearsing their troubles and their trials, which is an energy and a resonance with myself. And we were just saying that, you know, you don't get time back. That's time you could have been brushing your teeth, combing your hair, cleaning your house. Well, he said that. I agree. You could be doing other things that need to be done instead of rehearsing that situation that's over and done. And that takes a level of maturity and clarity as well to get to that point. But that is really owning your vibration and really honing in your vibration, not to be distracted by these things. And that's what I mean by the initiations of the universe. It's like, okay, you say you want to be a master creator, you a master, you a god, you a goddess, you're a master teacher, you've been taught by the master, you da-da-da-da-da, you this, you that. Okay, if you are these things, then why are you still getting hung up on those other things? You dig what I'm saying? And so the universe is like, okay, are you really ready to be a creator? Before I raise your vibration to this level where you have this capacity to do X, Y, Z, how are you going to handle the level of power that you have now? How are you going to handle that? How does that look? How do you harness that energy? Are you all over the place? Does everything upset you? Look at the sun. I love it. Does everything upset you? Does everything piss you off? Are you, like, where are you in your growth and development? So I've had a very interesting few months as a single woman again, and enjoying finding myself in my space and understanding what I want in a mate, and really wanting to manifest that and bring that forward, and not get caught up on the temporal quick fixes of something that seems like something that's really nothing. Knowing that I want to share my being with someone who wants to share their life with me. You know, I want to share a life with someone. So it's been intriguing. I'm enjoying myself. And on that note, with the sun in my face, and since I'm frowning up, I just want to thank you all for your time and for listening. And I wish you the best of all bestness, and the greatness of all greatness, and the beauty of all beauty, which is you. I hope that you come into possession of yourself, ownership of yourself, knowledge of yourself, love of yourself, fall into peace with you, fall into grace with you, fall into hope with you. Trust yourself to see you through wherever you are, and learn the lessons, you know, like pay attention. Everything is teaching us something, you know, everything. All of it's relevant. All of it's necessary, even when it's unnecessary, because we learn. We will get the lesson we need So if you like, that's why I keep telling people, you don't have to go through as much hardship. We don't have to go through as much hardship as we do. It's just we like that lesson. That lesson feels real to us. We're used to getting our butt whooped when we did something wrong. So we used to a punishment mentality. I'm going to do this till it breaks. I'm going to do this till it just don't work no more. And that's unfortunate, because doing that really limits some of your ability to grow sometimes. By the time you get through doing all that, you're tired, broke up, beat down, and then you've had all these negative experiences, so you don't really trust life to give you anything good, because you haven't given yourself anything good. You know what I mean? So you have to find that balance and understand, like, it's not about come on, how long you gonna sit at a stop sign? Anyway, I'm driving, y'all see. But anyway, you know, how long are you gonna allow yourself to be caught up in things that aren't really for your ultimate benefit? And that is all. Peace, blessings, harmony.